What is going on, Raptors Nation? It is Luca here back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. The Toronto Raptors, they drop another game. I feel like a broken record with how many times I've said that over the last little bit. I mean, it's 14 losses in a row for the Toronto Raptors. It's their second longest losing streak in franchise history. They're now only 3 more losses away from tying their franchise record for losses in a row, which was set in 1997 with 17. They're 4 more losses away from having a new record when it comes to that losing streak. We're going to talk about this game, guys. Do me a solid, hit a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more. I was on the pod with Trevor Lane over on Lakers Nation previewing this game. And I just want to say, Lakers Nation, you're welcome for the win. This was a huge win for Los Angeles as they're currently in the midst of a play-in battle. They're trying to get out of the play-in where the Raptors, they played some key guys in this one, but they do fall short, and now they do have a 2-game cushion over the Memphis Grizzlies for the 6th worst record in the NBA with 7 games left. So that is the silver lining in this loss. But it was fantastic seeing RJ Barrett back for the Toronto Raptors. His first game since the passing of his younger brother, Nathan. He and quickly returning to the lineup, instantly providing a boost for this Raptors team as the Raptors rolled out Olynyk, Bruce Brown, Barrett, quickly Dick, and no surprise, RJ Barrett picked up from where he last left off. He was standout, fantastic, 28 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 11-18 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, showed no rust whatsoever after missing 9 games. And then Emmanuel quickly, he also showed no rust, 20.6 assists, 3 rebounds, 7 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3. And then Grady Dick, he had 14 points. Olynyk had 14 as well. As the Raptors, I mean, they just met up with a force, and that force was LeBron James doing his thing and Anthony Davis. Both of these guys were questionable before this game, and this was LeBron's return to Toronto after quite some time. I mean, he missed the last couple of meetings to Toronto, but he did suit up for this one. And LeBronto, I mean, this guy was on his game. We know LeBron shows up anytime he plays against the Toronto Raptors. He had 23 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds. He was a plus 13. And Davis was also dominant, 21 and 12. And then Albo Dilo, he had 25. As the Lakers, they had some fun there at the end. What a big dunk that was from, who was it, Jackson Hayes, as the Lakers bench erupted. They were just having a good old jolly time as the Lakers absolutely blew this game wide open in the third quarter. Raptors actually led by 8 at one point, but then the Lakers, after leading by 33, that was their largest lead. They did secure this win, and they did separate themselves from the Raptors in that third quarter. So they shot it well. This is a Lakers team that they shot the 3 well, 18 made threes, a rebound to the Raptors. They had more assists than the Raptors, beat the Raptors at their game in terms of sharing the basketball. And simply the Raptors were no match for a Lakers team that clearly hungry and needed this win. So I said to Trevor, Barrett and quickly, we're going to add some much needed offensive firepower to this team, which was great to see. But the Raptors just didn't have enough outside of those guys. I mean, outside of Barrett and quickly, Olynyk and Dick, they tried to do what they could. But then really, I mean, nobody else came through for the Raptors. Bruce Brown struggled. The entire bench was mediocre for Toronto. I really looked for a guy in Wara to pick up from where he last left off, but he struggled. And then Javon Freeman-Liberty, he was actually one of my X factors in this game. He finished a minus 21. He was terrible in terms of that production. He had 5 points, so nobody really stepped up. And if Barrett and quickly didn't suit up in this one, this would have been a lot more ugly than it ended up being. As the Lakers, they controlled the tempo in the first quarter. Raptors pressing a bit, but then the Lakers just blew the door wide open in the third. And at that point, the fourth quarter was simply just injury time, garbage time for a Lakers team that was on their way to win this. So the Raptors, guys, they lose again. 7 games left on the season. I know Raptors fans are frustrated, but there are Raptors fans who are happy because although it's great to see Barrett and quickly back, it would not make sense to start winning games with this team in prime position of capturing the 6th worst record and having a 46% chance of keeping their first round pick. So the Raptors, they lose, 7 games left, and we'll see how long this losing streak lasts. I mean, they're going to be playing Minnesota tomorrow. They're definitely not going to be favored in that one. And then a couple of tough matchups with Minnesota, the Bucks, and then the Wizards. That might be the last remaining potential win for this Raptors team. There's a good possibility, guys, with the way things are going, that these guys might lose out to close out the season. As LeBron, he did say this about Toronto. This is per Josh Lewenberg in closing here. Mutual respect. Love every time I come here and play throughout my career. They show me nothing but love, even during the battles in the postseason. Obviously referring to LeBron. These fans are always appreciative of me, and I try to give it back to them when I step out on the floor. So look, if you were a fan and you went to this game, you knew the Raptors weren't going to win. They were a big underdog, but at least you did see LeBron James, somebody who did come back to play in Toronto. He's a guy that missed the last couple of visits to Toronto. And, LeBron, he's probably got 1-2 seasons left. You got to appreciate, seeing this guy play up and close, especially since, the Raptors and LeBron were a part of those epic playoff battles in the past. So that is LeBron showing some respect to Toronto, a place obviously that he has owned over the years. So the Lakers, they get a win. Lakers Nation fans, Lakers Nation in general, I know you guys are happy. Raptors, they lose. We'll see how long this losing streak goes. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Hit a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. That is it for me. It's Lucas signing off. Thanks so much for watching.